Good morning, good morning, good morning. This Periscope. My name is Organizer Janet, and for those of you who do not know who I am, I just basically help people organize their homes, their offices, and their lives to attract more peace as well as harmony in their lives, and of course to make them more productive and effective in the workplace. So thank you so much for joining me. And today, because I had a discussion on one of my Facebook Live groups with my Get My Life Totally Organized group about the sentimental stuff, and one of the items was our mother's jewelry. When my mother passed, I inherited her jewelry. Of course, I had my own jewelry as well. Thank you so much for joining me, RCS Productions. Hello. And so I wanted to share with all of you how I worked through the jewelry box and how I decided there were some things I'm going to keep as well as some things I'm going to let go. So today I just wanted to share with you just a little bit on how I worked through that process, because my mother had a lot of jewelry and so did a lot of other women in my family. So I'm going to turn the camera around and let you see exactly how I did the process. So turn the camera. So this first section here, of course, you can see my mother was into a lot of bling. Thank you so much. So these are the pieces, of course, I'm going to keep. Her pins, I can always wear pins. I love these two necklaces. They just represent who my mother was. Unfortunately, I cannot wear the earrings because they're clipped. So I'm just going to figure out if there's a way to make them into a pierce. I'm sure there is. And of course, these are her pearls, which I'm keeping. And also just a repurpose note is that these nice little bags that we all get sometimes, you can repurpose them and put your jewelry in them as well. Those jewelry that you want to protect. So these pieces I decided to keep. So you always are going to have some pieces you're going to keep. Then there's the pieces down here that I don't want. These are pieces that I saw her wear. Actually, I enjoyed wearing them as a child when I used to play in her jewelry box, but I don't want them. So what I did was I took a photo of these, sent them to a friend who just loves vintage jewelry, and therefore I'm going to give them to her. Now the last items are the ones I want to keep because I'm just not ready to part with, but I'm never going to wear them. I mean, these are all clip, as you can see. I'll pull the camera back a little bit. As you can see, my mother was kind of like in the flower motif. As you can see, it's a little flower, flower, flower. And of course, here's her little bling section. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to buy a frame, and I am going to decorate the frames with these and keep them kind of in my bedroom, just to kind of give a little sense of my mom, as well as give my bedroom a little bit of color. And as you can see, already one of the earrings came apart, so it's going to be really easy for me to do that. So let me pull back so maybe you can see a little better. But just these few in the front here, I'm going to keep. These I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to give them away to somebody. And these I'm going to keep and wear, especially the pins. So that was my process in getting rid of my mom's stuff. So of course, if you have sentimental stuff of, a loved one, just kind of 3 categories. The things that you definitely want to keep and you possibly want to wear. Then of course, you're going to have that category of possibly things that you don't want to keep, that they may not match your decor, it may not match your personality. Give it to someone who you know will enjoy it just as much as they did. And then of course, if there's other items left that you're still not ready to part with, but you probably never wear, then maybe figure out a way to repurpose them. So you have your keep, you have your giveaway, and then items you can repurpose. So that's one way to work through those sentimental items in your home and your life. So again, my name is, of course, I'm Organizer Janet, and you can find out more about me by going to my website at janetmtaylor.com to find out about my Facebook group, as well as to sign up and make sure you get my newsletter as well. So continue to have a clutter-free day and have an organized week. Bye.